What's the deal? You already know who it is, your favorite Auntie Pooh. And you already know Hero Part 3 to the story of this ghetto love story. So like I said, Kayla wanted to be on her tip. She wanted to make sure that Rico knew that she was solid. Like, you know what I'm saying? So she did everything in her power to let him know. So, you know, her family is still with the church. So they calling her, hey, Kayla, you coming to church this Sunday? She like, yeah, Mom, I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? She like, okay, you and Rico coming? She like, yeah, we coming. Boom. Sunday come. They go to church. And her mom just see, you know, she's happy. She's, you know, cheerful. You know what I'm saying? Everything seems normal. So her mom like, you good? She like, yeah, Mom, I'm good. She like, okay. So what colleges, you know, you getting ready for? She telling her mom, you know, this one, that one, that whatever. Rico walk up, because it was the end of church or whatever. Rico walk up and was like, hey, Mom, say hey or whatever. Then he told her, like, hey, we gotta go. She was like, oh, okay, babe, I'm just talking to my mom right now. She asked me about school. And he was like, oh, okay, cool. He was like, I'll wait for you by the car, you know, when you done. She like, okay, babe, no problem. And then Mom was like, oh, where y'all going? She was like, we just going to get food and, you know, just chill or whatever. Mom was like, oh, okay, well, you know, make sure you stay prayed up, you know what I'm saying? Be careful. And whatever you decide on school, you know what I'm saying? You know we gonna be there for you. She like, of course. She like, okay. She leave. Her daddy come out like, oh, she didn't say nothing to me. She was like, oh, they going to get some food or whatever, you know. You know how young kids is. He like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? She was like, you remember when we was young? He was like, I know, we couldn't wait to leave church either. You know what I'm saying? So they laughing, cracking a little joke or whatever. So, hold on, this motherfucker good, y'all. So, she go to the car, and she telling him, like, babe, sorry about that. Mom just wanted to know about school, whatever. He was like, it's cool. He was like, it's not no problem. It's all good. They leave or whatever. They get to where he had to go, and the guy he had to meet, like, you late. He like, I know. He was like, I was at church. And that boy was like, oh, like, niggas go to church? Like, you at church? And he like, yeah, what's wrong with that? And he, like, give him a serious look, like. And then a boy like, oh, no, nothing, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. That's what's up. He was like, pray for me next time. So, a boy, he look in the car, he like, Kayla? She like, oh, what's up? How you doing? And she get out the car, and she speak or whatever. She a mug. She like, oh, what's your old? I haven't saw you since middle school. He was like, yeah. He was like, dang. He was like, oh, you with Rico? She was like, yeah, that's my babe or whatever. He was like, Rico, you know she a good one, man. That's what's up. Rico like, yeah, I know she a good one. So Kayla kind of looked at him, and she just got back in the car or whatever. So he was telling Rico, like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? You already know, hit me anytime on the plug. I got you. He was like, for sure. As soon as Rico get in the car, Rico started the car up. She was like, that's crazy. She was like, that's crazy. I ain't seen him since middle school. So Rico like, was you supposed to see him? She was like, no, I'm just saying. He like, you just saying what? Like, okay, you saw the nigga. What you reminiscing about? Some shit from middle school? She like, I'm not reminiscing. I'm just saying, like, it's just crazy. I haven't seen him. He was like, so that's like implying you wanted to see him. She was like, well, not like that, but you know, anybody I went to school with that I was cool with, you know, it's nice to run into them, like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, oh yeah. He was like, okay. So, you know, that was nothing. So they getting ready for dinner. So AJ now coming to meet him. They go to the little restaurant. They sitting there chilling and eating or whatever. At the restaurant, one of the guys from the church who go to the church, he worked there. He walk over there to this table. He's speaking to everybody or whatever, and then they talking. And so He telling Kayla like, oh, I don't be seeing you like at the little youth meetings and stuff no more, you know? She was like, no, I be busy with the whoop. And then he was like, well, you know, I know how it is with new relationships. You know, they laughing about it. So, under the table, Rico got Kayla's leg and he's squeezing that motherfucker. And she kind of looking like, what the fuck? And he grabbing it. So he leaned over and whispered in her ear like, all motherfucking night you just been disrespecting me. And she like, looking like, he like, don't say a motherfucking thing. He like, you better sit here, eat your motherfucking food and shut the fuck up. He like, you been showing teeth all motherfucking night. He like, what you think this is? And she like, I'm sorry. Like, and she like, I'm finna go to the bathroom. So she get up. She go to the bathroom. And of course, you know, AJ got what's name with her, so they both went to the bathroom. So they get to the bathroom. And Kayla go in her stall, and you know, she do her shit. She do her shit. And so her friend like, what you doing? She like, mind your business, don't worry about what I'm doing. She like, Kayla, what you on? She like, don't worry about what I'm on. I don't ask you what the fuck you be doing. She like, yeah, I mean, yeah, I do my thing, but this ain't you. She like, you don't know what the fuck is me. And then she was like, oh, okay, well, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Kayla do her shit again. Don't even give a fuck right there in front of her. So she like, okay. She go up and do her shit too. Because she already do her shit, but just wasn't expecting that shit from Kayla. So they leave out the bathroom. She reach under the table. She rubbing all on him. She like, I'm sorry, Daddy. It won't happen again. I'm sorry. And he was like, all right. And she was like, I'm gonna be Daddy good girl. He was like, that's more like it. She was like, I apologize, you know. And so AJ was like, well, damn. You know what I'm saying? He kind of cracking jokes, but Rico ain't in the mood for no motherfucking jokes. You know what I'm saying? So Rico like, hey, that's enough. You know what I'm talking about? He like, dang, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? And then Rico like, nah, I ain't tripping, Bubba, just chill out. You know what I'm talking about? He like, all right, man, you know, man, don't kill me, man, you know? He like, man, you know I'm a jokester. He like, yeah, I know, man, I know. He like, I just love her, man. I just love her to death, man. You know what I'm talking about? You know, I'm just, you know, a nigga don't play about her. He like, for sure, I totally understand. You know what I'm saying? I get it. So, they leave a little restaurant. They like, you want to go to the little club? They like, yeah. She like, well, babe, can we go, she was like, babe, well, can we go, you know what I'm saying? Can I go home and change or whatever? He was like, yeah, I want you to get sexy. She like, oh, okay. So they leave. They go to the house. Everybody go get dressed. They meet at the club or whatever. They sitting at the club. They having a good time. They vibing. They drinking. Now, you know, Kayla's still a beginner. So, you know, shit is hitting her. You know what I'm saying? Fast. It's hitting her, you know what I'm saying, faster than it would hit somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So she on. She on one, you know what I'm talking about? So she dancing, she doing her thing or whatever. But Rico's sitting in the cut. You know what I'm talking about? Rico's sitting in the cut. He just watching. You know what I'm talking about? But it's a broad to the side. You know what I'm talking about? And she watching or whatever. And she walk over there and she like, you wanna dance? He like, nah, I'm good. Kayla walk over there like, what's up? She like, nothing, you pretty. Kayla like, you pretty too. Rico like, Rico like, won't you sit down and have a drink with us? So girl sit down. She have a drink with him, they talking. He like, this my girl Kayla. You know what I'm saying? He like, what's your name? She like, my name Red. He like, yeah. She like, yeah. She like, can't you tell from my hair? He like, okay. I see you with the red outfit on too. She like, all I wear is red. He like, oh, okay. Kayla like, can we bring her home? Kayla like, what? Like her face was like, what? And then he told her like, hey, excuse us, Red. Give us a second. She like, okay. He like, I'ma sing for you when I want you. She like, okay. He like, what's up with your face? She like, I'm just saying, what would make you ask me that? He like, what you want me to do? Fuck her behind your back? She like, no. He like, alright then. So what's up with your face? She like, I never been with a girl like, you know what I'm saying? You the first person I ever been with. Like, he like, I know that. So I'm your first, right? She like, yeah. He like, so I'm your first at everything, right? She like, yeah. He like, alright then, what's the problem? She was like, I'm just a little nervous. Like, that's all, babe. You know what I'm saying? He like, you ain't got nothing to be nervous about. She was like, I really don't want to, you know, share you. He was like, you think I want to share you? He like, but she pretty, you pretty. He was like, I just want to see you get pleased. He was like, but you know, you say you wanted all of me and every part of me, you know what I'm talking about? If you say you love me, you know what I'm talking about? You say you want me, like, and if this is something I want, but you know what? Never mind. We ain't gotta do nothing. It's cool. Don't forget I asked you. She like, no. He like, no. Forget it. Finish your drink. She like, you mad? He like, nah, I ain't mad. He like, I'm not mad at all. She like, you sure? He like, yeah. She like, I just haven't, babe. Like, he like, it's fine. It's not a problem. It's cool. He like, you know, everybody love different. So now she just feeling like, damn. You know what I'm saying? She like, she feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? So next thing I know, they leave the club, they go home. She try to get, you know, busy with him. He like, I'm tired. He hop in the shower and he lay down. And she was like, you want me to leave? He was like, you can. She was like, okay. And she left. Cried all the way home. Because her feelings is hurt. You know what I'm talking about? She don't know how to feel. You know what I'm saying? She ain't feeling this. You know what I'm talking about? So she go home. Her mom them like, oh baby, you here? She like, yeah, I'm here. Her mom like, you alright? She like, yeah, I'm alright. I'm okay. She like, oh, I thought you was staying over there. She was like, I don't know. She was like, we went out. You know what I'm saying? She was like, so I just wanted to come home and be in my bed, like, you know. She was like, well, I'm happy you here, baby. You know, Mom excited she there. Her daddy kind of looking at her like, you sure you good? She like, yes, sir. He like, okay. She go upstairs. Her daddy say, you know she lying. Her mama like, how you know she lying? My baby ain't lying. She just came home. He like, it's late. She come here this late, talking about she missed her bed. And then she go call me sir. He like, yeah. She like, he like, every time she was in trouble or was lying to us, she called me sir. So the moms was kind of looking like, wait a minute. So moms went upstairs and you know, she was crying. And mom's like, hey baby. So she trying to wipe her face. She like, you alright? She like, yeah, I'm alright. She like, well, I can tell you was crying. Like, you alright? She like, yeah, I promise I'm okay. She like, it's just a lot with school and, you know, new love, mama, and, you know, trying to decide where I want to go to school. You know, that's all it is. So the mama like, I totally understand, baby. Well, you take your time, you figure it out, make sure you do what's best for you, and you stay prayed up. I keep telling you to stay prayed up. She like, I know, mama, I know. Her mama go downstairs. She began her prayer. In the middle of her prayer, her phone ring. Her phone rings. She pick it up. She like, hello. He like, so you really left? She like, yeah, I felt like you didn't want me there. He was like, man, I know I was a little frustrated, but I always want you here. I always want you near. I love you. I felt like you abandoned me, like you just left me. She like, no, baby, I would never abandon you. It's not like that. He like, I don't know. He like, but you go ahead and enjoy your night, and then we'll just pick up later. She like, okay. He like, I'll see you in the morning. She like, okay. So she go ahead and she lay down. She start her prayer over, but she don't finish it. You know what I'm talking about? She don't finish it because in the middle of her saying her prayer again, he sending her I love you text and a picture of them. So she's smiling and grinning. She back in her mind like maybe I was tripping. So she lay in the bed, she go to sleep. She wake up in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Her mama making breakfast. It's like one of them old school days. Her mama like, you want me to wash your hair, do your hair, put some curls in? And she like, yeah. Her mama, doing her motherly duties. Her daddy come down and talk to her. Her daddy pray over her. You know what I'm saying? Everything is in a good thing. In the middle of her mama doing her hair, though, after she done had breakfast and everything, prayer and all that, she getting her hair done. He calling like, I thought I was supposed to see you in the morning. She like, oh, babe, my mom cooked breakfast. My dad was talking to me, we had prayer, devotion. She was like, my mom is doing my hair right now. She like, when she finished, I'll be over there. He was like, okay. He was like, all right, how much longer? She was like, oh, maybe like 30, 40 minutes, babe. I'll be there. He like, okay, cool, no problem. They hang up the phone. It's not an issue, right? She finished her hair. She feeling good, you know what I'm saying? She go over there. He tell her like, damn, babe, you look good. I like when your mom do your hair like this. Whatever. They on a good note. You know what I'm talking about? They on a good note. So he like, well, I want to make up what I did last night. Sorry for making you feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? You do things when you ready. I should have never tried to pressure you. You know what I'm saying? She was like, I understand, babe. It's all good, whatever. So they go to this other restaurant, right? Lo and behold, when they get to this restaurant, guess who they see? They see Red. So they done had a couple of drinks. He's not paying Red any attention. Red walks over and speaks to both of them. They speak. And he pays Red kind of like dust, like, hey, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Not nothing major. So as the night progressed, they talking. She gets up. Kayla gets up and walk over there and approach Red and was like, how you doing? Red was like, hey. She was like, sorry for last night. I just wanted to let you know there's nothing wrong with you. I just never been with a girl before, with the rule. Kayla was like, well, it's the first time for everything. And if you got rules, however you want to do it, I'm with it. So she basically over there setting up to go. So she was like, okay. She was like, well, when you leave, you come with us. She was like, okay. And Kayla told her, whatever you drinking or whatever you eating tonight, it's on us. She like, okay. So the night go on, she don't say nothing to him. Boom, they getting ready to leave. They on their way out the door. Baby Red gets up. He looking when they get to the door like, where's she going? She looked him dead in the face and said, baby, I love you. She going home with us.